Hello, guys. In this episode, we see two superheroes fighting against each other: Daredevil, the blind dog, versus the Spider-Man, the web shooter. And we see in this episode that Daredevil comes out at top, knocking Spider-Man easily. As a Spider-Man fan, I'm not happy because I don't want to see Spider-Man getting knocked out so easily. But this series writer must have thought that Spider-Man here is very young, and Daredevil is looks like he is much more older and he has experience in combat. He is more wiser, more smarter. So he in this episode scene, we see Spider-Man getting knocked out easily by Daredevil, but maybe in the later episodes we'll not find that so. And the question is whether the Daredevil knows who Spider-Man is. Most likely, yes. And we get to see Spider-Man has a good spidey sense as he mentions to Osborn that Daredevil is a good man. He believes he's not a bad man. He's not working for any organization that is out to do harm out there. The devil leaves some information to Spider-Man, and if we are to believe the devil, Osborn might be up to something. And somehow I feel he will come back to old ways, like we'll get the old Osborn back from the previous Spider-Man movies, maybe at the end of the season or maybe the next season. But although we see here that the Osborn is doing the right thing, going to the Ross, talking about his superhero and protecting Spider-Man's identity as John Gallo when he is presenting that to Ross. About Peter's friend Nico, we in this episode we get to see why Nico was acting strange when they were together, when the trio was together. We thought that Nico was having some having a crush on Harry, but seems like Nico didn't like Harry hanging out with them as she wanted Peter all by herself. And she mentions that to Harry, and we see Nico getting disappointed when Harry accidentally spills out the secret of Peter Parker. And actually, Harry is cool. Harry is more understanding, and he clearly says to tells Nico that he doesn't want to be a part. He doesn't want to replace Nico, but seems like as the greatest secret kept is kept with the best friend. When he reveals that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, Nico is all the way disappointed. Lonnie the Tombstone is still in his early stages to become the super villain, as we still see good in him. And in this episode, we see Lonnie being chased by the enemy gang, and ultimately, he finds solace in the 110th Street gang. He doesn't tell the problems to his family or his friends, making it more complicated. In the next episode, most likely we'll see a massacre of the 110th Street gang since the Scorpions have found out their hideout, and also the leader of Scorpio has got his hands on a high-tech gear which we see it is given by Otto Octavius himself.